jump on you in that first quarter. What did you see over the stretch that was allowed them to play with such an advantage all night?
Everything. Better pace, physicality. They were more crisp in us in their actions and movements. Got in transition on us. Every aspect of the game. I mean, that's the reason we went down so big so early. So, I think for us, especially coming out against a team like this, you got to be intentional out the gate. You got to come out and fight out the gate and keep yourself in the game. Almost give yourself a lead. Understanding that it's a game of runs and they're going to go on one, especially at home. So we just couldn't do that. Like I said, they were better in every area. You saw the result.
How much of it is the Thunder are who they are, right? They're the best team in the West, but versus what you guys weren't able to do.
No, I mean, you don't never really look at the other team. You always look at your own process and what you got going on. And ours wasn't good enough today, clearly. The things that we talking about and places we want to go. They set the standard for it. When you come across a team like that, they're going to check if you're about it for real. So it was tough, man. Tough to lose any night, but losing like that really sucks. And again, we're not looking at nobody but our process, and it wasn't good enough.
The trade deadline's on Thursday. Just how would you evaluate where the locker room is at with, you guys aren't where you want to be right now?
Yeah, all that junk's out of our control. So, whatever happens, happens. But for us, we're just trying to get better. We still laugh. We still love each other. We still find joy in every day with our group. We just got to produce it to wins. So we're not really thinking about that too much. I don't think anything more than, any other team is. This time of year it gets stressful for sure. You never know what goes on. But, yeah, I don't think about that too much.
Jalen, your team has not had any or much extended time at home to have these games coming up at the Kia Center before the break. How pivotal is it to get things right during that stretch and go into the All-Star break with some momentum?
Got to have them. To be honest, got to have them. All four. Again, like I said, we're talking about our process and the things we want to do and the places we want to get to. It's just, it's a 4-game stretch where, you want to be a good team, an elite team in this league. You go win those and you go off in the break, 4-game win streak, and you look to carry that. Going into the West Coast, coming out of break. So I think for us, we got to go get them. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We ain't been home, and that's been tough. But we are home now. We're about to get 4 straight games, straight into break. You know what I'm saying? So got to have them.